morning. Good morning, my children, and welcome back for our life skill classes. As in this subject, we have already completed our lesson number 1 to 7 along with all the exercises, and we have learned a lot of moral values for our life. I hope that you might all have started following these moral values in your daily life routines. So my children, today we are going to start one more lesson in this subject, that is the lesson number 8, the magical force. The magical force, the value behind this lesson is the motivation. The value behind this lesson is the motivation. The name of the lesson is the magical force, the value behind this lesson is the motivation. My children, whenever we are doing any work, people around us or the friends around us or our parents or our teachers, they all are motivating for us for doing the good work. Even sometimes we motivate ourselves, we motivate others. So this motivation is having a miracle effect upon the work of the person. So suppose a person is being motivated by his parents, by his friends, by his relatives, or by the teachers, or by others also, that motivation in a person produces some miracle effect in that work of that person. So my children, always motivate yourself for doing any type of the work which are good and the work which are better for the welfare of the others. So always motivate yourself and always motivate others, those who are doing the good work. If they are doing the good work for the nation, if they are doing the good work for the friends, if they are doing the good work for the poor, or if they are doing any type of the good work for anybody, always motivate a person, that it is a good deed and you should carry on with that. And when you are doing yourself any type of the nice work, you should keep on motivating yourself, so that you can move much more further. Suppose my children, so now let us see what is this motivation. So how can we define this motivation? So listen very carefully. Motivation is a psychological or internal. Motivation is a psychological or internal process initiated, INITIATE, initiated means started by our needs that lead to the performance, that leads to the performance that lead to the performance of an activity to which satisfies those needs, So my children, how can we define this word motivation? So motivation is a psychological. What is motivation? A motivation is a psychological or internal process initiated means started by our needs that leads to the performance of an activity which satisfies those needs. Once again, motivation is a psychological or internal process initiated by our needs that leads to the performance of an activity which satisfies those needs. So my children, motivation is a psychological or the internal process initiated by our needs which leads to the performance of an activity. By that we satisfied our those needs. Now my children, I will tell you a little bit about the two persons, how they motivated themselves and they have named their fame in the whole world. For example, Abraham Lincoln, he faced a lot of difficulties before he became the President of the United States of America. So our Abraham Lincoln, he have kept on motivating himself, and his friend circles were always motivating him, that you can and you will. Even though lot of difficulties came in his life, but he never have given up. He have always tried and he succeeded. And one day he became the President of the United States of America. In the same way, Napoleon Bonaparte, He belongs to a very poor family, and his father was a simple lawyer. He was studying in one of the schools, so the children who were coming from the rich families, they always make fun of him because of his poverty. At that time, he is the Napoleon Bonaparte. He doesn't say anything, but he accepted as a challenge, and he motivated himself that I want to defeat these children by my hard work in my studies. So Napoleon Bonaparte, he worked day and night with his studies by motivating himself, and one day he became the number one student of the school and in his class, and all the teachers loved him so much because of his studies. And one day all these children from the rich family, they become quiet and they doesn't have anything to say about him. So in the same way, my child, suppose if you are motivating yourself, this motivation can produce a miracle effect in your life. Now let us see, my children, something about one more activity. Suppose my children, suppose this is a glass. Suppose this is the glass. And suppose this glass is at the water. Suppose this glass is at the water. Now by saying this glass of the water, what are the views coming in your mind? You can say it is half filled. And you can also say it is half empty. Two type of words you can say that this glass is either half filled or this glass is half empty. Suppose if you are saying that this glass is half filled, then you are having the hope. You are thinking positively. You are having the hope. You are having hope, and you are thinking positively. So my child, if you are thinking and saying that it is a half filled glass, then you are having the hope and the positivity that it can be filled half more. And suppose if you are saying it is half empty, then it is hopeless. Hopeless means you are not having any hope. You are thinking negatively. So my children, so it can be our point of view of saying the things. You can see toward the positive. You can see toward the positive side of the work, and you can see toward the negative side of the work. So, my children, whenever you are doing any work, always look toward the positive side of the work. Never look toward the negative side of the work. If you are looking toward the negative side, you will start thinking negative. And if you are looking toward the positive side, you will start thinking positive, and keep on. Always be hopeful in your work. Yeah, that I can and I will. Never be hopeless. If you are hopeless, all the confidence will go down. So never become hopeless. Always be hopeful in your life. So my children, if you are saying that it is a half filled glass, it means you are having the hope. You are having the positive thinking that I can fill half more. And suppose you are thinking it is a half empty glass, then you are thinking your thinking is hopeless, and you are thinking negatively. So don't think negative. Always think positive. Never be hopeless, always be hopeful. Now my children, after that we will come to the some topics, means how can we motivate ourselves and how can we motivate others. So my children, the different factors that motivate a person. The different factors that motivate a person to achieve success, to achieve his or her aim are. So listen very carefully. The different factors that motivate a person to achieve his or her aim are. So now let us see what are the various points which can motivate a person in his aim or in his works. First of all, one should have the knowledge. One should have the knowledge. One should have the knowledge of what he or she has to do. Means what are the work you are doing, you should have the full knowledge about that work. Then only you can do that work in a very proper and a systematic way. So the different factors that motivate a person to achieve his or her aim in life are one should have the knowledge of what she or he has to do. Means you should know what you are going to do about the work. The second one, you should have the knowledge. You should have the knowledge. You should have the knowledge how to use the available resource. Means regarding that work, what are the different type of the resources you are having. Regarding that work, what are the different type of the resources you are having. You should have the knowledge. How you are going to use all that resources for your work. You should do your self motivation. Now third one, you should do your self motivation, because this self motivation can produce a miracles effect in your work. So always keep on motivating that I can. So my children, the different factors that motivate a person to achieve his or her aim are: one should have the knowledge of what she or he has to do. You should have the knowledge. You should have the knowledge of how to use the available resource. You should do your self motivation. So these are the 3 points. These are the 3 points, my dear children, that a person should keep. These are the 3 points which a person should keep in his mind, that how can I achieve success in my life, how can I motivate, and how can I do my work in a much more systematic way. So one should have the knowledge of what she or he has to do. You should have the knowledge of how to use the available resources. You should do your self motivation. So my dear children, then only you can achieve the success. Now my dear children, after that, some good point about the motivation, my child. So my dear children, you should always motivate yourself, and you should always keep on motivating others, so that the people can do their level best in their work. Now my dear children, here some easy ways to motivate oneself are. Now let us see some easy ways. Some easy ways to motivate. Some easy ways to motivate oneself are. So now let us see some of the easy ways by which a person can motivate himself in a much more better way. So first one is be ambitious. Be ambitious. A-M-B-I-T-I-O-U-S. Ambitious. Be ambitious means you should have the aim. You should have the aim that what you are going to do. You should have the aim that what you are going to do. So some easy ways to motivate oneself are: be ambitious. Be ambitious means you should have the aim. You should have the goal what you are going to do. Now you should have the goal. Second one, you should have lively, attractive. You should have lively, attractive goal. You should have a lively, attractive goal. Means you should have the lively and attractive goal. Your goal should always be attractive. Your work should always be attractive. Your work or the goal should be attractive and lively. Means you should try your level best. Your goal should not be dead. Your goal should not be dead. Your goal should be lively, and your goal should be attractive, so that work is going to attract you again and again, and you are going to do your level best in that again and again. So you should have a lively, attractive goal. And third one, my child. Third one is learn from your mistake. Learn from your mistake. Learn from your mistake. Learn from your mistakes. My children, whenever beta we are doing any type of the work, suppose we are giving the exams or whenever we are doing any work, some mistakes we are doing. So once again we have to restart and we have to remove all these mistakes. So what are the mistakes that we are committing? We should remove all these mistakes and we should correct that mistake and we should move forward. So learn from your mistake. So what are the mistakes have been there which had made you failure in that work? So always correct that mistake and move ahead. So you should learn from your mistake. Now fourth one is think positively. Think positively. Think, T-H-I-N-K, think positively. Think positively. My children, if you are thinking negative, negative word will be there. If you are thinking positive, positive word will be there. If you are hopeless, you cannot do anything. If you are hopeful, you can do a lot of things. So think positively. You should always be a positive thinker, because a positive thinker can always achieve his goal. A hopeful person can always achieve his goal. So my children, some easy ways to motivate oneself are. Means some of the easy method by which you can motivate yourself and you can motivate others are: be ambitious. Be ambitious means you should have the aim, you should have the goal. You should have a lively, attractive goal. Your goal should always be attractive. Your goal should be lively. Your goal should not be dead. Your goal should be living. Your goal should be lively, living, and it should be attractive. Now third one, learn from your mistake. In your life, always learn the lesson from you. Always learn a lesson that I will not commit or do this mistake again in my work. Now fourth one is the think positively. Always be a positive thinker, because positive thinking produces positive result. Now my children, after that we are going to come to the topic that is going to say, now as I have told you my children, motivation produces some miracles in one life. So keep on motivating yourself and keep on motivating for others. See beta, failure is the pillar of the success. It is said that failure is the pillar of the success. Why you have been failed? Because you have committed some mistake. You were not so much dedicated towards your work. You might have not been taken it so seriously. And suppose if you are taking anything seriously, and if you are trying your level best, and if you are learning from the mistake, if you are motivating to yourself, then nobody can stop you from the success in your life. So always keep on motivating to yourself and always motivate to others, because motivation is a psychological or internal process initiated by our needs that lead to the performance of an activity that satisfies those needs. So my children, always keep on motivating to yourself and motivate to others for their good work. Whenever anybody is doing any good work, always motivate. And suppose anybody is motivating you, take it in a positive way, that I have to do it much more better than that in a life. Now my child, that was all about the lesson my child. In this world my children, so many people have achieved the success by the self-motivation and the motivation they have got from the others. So it produces a miracle life. That is the magical force, the value is the motivation. So always motivate yourself and motivate the people around you for the good work, but never for the wrong work. If they are doing any wrong work, always say that it is wrong. Don't get hesitate, always say that it is wrong, but whenever they do the right work, always motivate them. So that's all for the lesson number 8 my children. Soon beta, in our next class I will give the PDF of this lesson or the question and answers for this lesson my child. And for your knowledge my children, lesson number 1 to 8 is the portion of your first term. So please learn these lessons and do your level best. Thank you very much. हाँ दबा दो